If you want to be more efficient and effective while running your business with more inner peace, then working on the core of your issues instead of putting on a band-aid is vital. Welcome to the Business Brain Podcast.
I'm your host, Esty Rapport, and here to help you improve your 28 cognitive functions, the 28 things that make up thinking. In each episode, we'll discuss a real-life challenge, why you might be struggling with it, and give you practical strategies so all areas of your life will improve.
Do you use self-talk or do you just find it weird? Talking to yourself may look weird to others, but it most definitely will help you in challenging situations. That's what's coming up next on the Business Brain Podcast, episode 413. But first, screenshot this episode and share it on Instagram stories. Don't forget to tag me at LifePicks University so I can thank you personally and give you a shout out. Now, for today's real life challenge, imagine your main supplier informs you they will no longer be able to provide you the materials due to some unforeseen circumstances. This came unexpectedly. Clients are waiting for their products, and you know how much time it takes in finding, researching, negotiating with new suppliers. Self-talk is not a cognitive function. It's not a thinking skill. It is a strategy used to help us improve our 28 cognitive functions. Whenever you're in a situation where you don't know what to do, self-talk can really help you figure out what the problem is and how you should solve that. You're going to need to use your cognitive functions to figure out what the problem is and how to solve it, but self-talk will be that vehicle that will help you be able to do it. So, how do you do self-talk? By simply talking to yourself. Usually, it's what you are already thinking inside your head, and you're just saying it out loud. I can't take on this client right now because I'm working on a really big project. Or if I add an additional bonus to this offer, more people will want to sign up. Or whatever you're thinking in your brain, and you are just saying it. By saying it out loud, you're going to notice more information or more details you didn't notice before, and it will be easier for your brain to make connections and come up with good conclusions. For example, if you're lost and you're using self-talk, it might sound like this. I'm on 12th Avenue. I just passed 13th Avenue, but I need to get to 16th Avenue. So do I need to turn around, right? You're thinking about where you are and what you need to do. That uses the cognitive function of orientation in space. Okay, another example is this client is going through a lot right now. What can I do to make it a little easier? Simply by saying it out loud will help you think of something you haven't thought of before. That is one of the reasons why talking to a friend helps so much, because just by talking, you're doing this talking out loud. It's making it easy for your brain to process and pick up things that you didn't think of when it was just sitting in your head. Today, we spoke about using self-talk to overcome challenges as it helps your brain process the information and find an answer. Your challenge this week is to try self-talk at least 3 times, even if it seems uncomfortable at first. You've got to give it a try to see if you are going to like it. Like personally, I hated it in the beginning and I refused to try it. But once I tried it and I saw how much it helped me, I got hooked. So that's all you've got to do. Just try. Have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next episode.
That's all for this episode of the Business Brain Podcast. If you enjoyed it, please share it with 2 of your business friends so they too can gain from it, and you'll be helping us reach our goal of 1 million downloads by the end of 2025. Cheers to peak brain performance.